So today I have another pick a card reading for you about how can you heal yourself, what is it that you have to heal on in order to move forward, and how can you do so. So when it comes to healing, a lot of us seek for happiness somewhere else outside of ourselves. When our life has problems and we are not happy with whatever we are in, our current situation, we often wait for something to come and change our life, or we expect someone else to come and change our life first, so we seek for it outside. But healing is an interpersonal process. It requires you to go within, to face your shadow self, to let yourself feel whatever it has to feel, to face whatever it is that your blockages, your negativity, your fears, you have to face all of it. You know, it's about embracing yourself, that we are not perfect, and then to release it, to release the blockages, to heal, to transform. It's all about transformation. It's all about transforming from negativity to positivity. It's all about when we go through darkness, we find our strength there and we step into our power. It is so much easier, you know, the thought of putting it on someone else, you know, just blame it on the fate or blame it on someone else that we are not happy about our life. It is not what we did wrong, it is not our problem, but it is, you know, some external circumstances that we are not happy. It does not come from ourselves. It's an act of denial, that we don't accept ourselves for who we are. But you know, we are human beings, and it is perfectly fine to have flaws. It is perfectly fine to have shadow sides, because shadow side and light, bright side, they coexist. It is yin and yang. It doesn't exist alone by itself. Happiness has to come, not happiness, but like light does not exist without darkness. So it's about embracing all sides of you and live beyond that. It sounds so much harder when we have to accept that, you know, it is us that we are not happy. It comes from us, from within of ourselves, because we don't know what to do with ourselves. We don't know what we have to heal on. We just blame. It's so much easier to blame it on some outside factors in our life. But healing is an internal process, and I now today enjoy you to come into this sacred space with me to start our healing journey. I'm in my healing journey as well, and I really want to do this reading to help you to heal yourself. I'm sorry if I talked for too long, but I just want to get it through. And you can skip to the timestamp right below if you want to. I want to talk about the general energy for a bit. So when I was shuffling, these two cards came out for collective energy, consciousness. So you see, we have the death card here, and we have vacuum away fear. So this is a phase of transformation for a lot of people, and transformation is never easy because you have to face your fears, you have to overcome it, and it is never easy. It's never easy to look at our fears. It's so hard, it's so difficult. It brings a lot of pain, it brings a lot of old wound, and a lot of us is looking back at the past. It's a sense of holding on to the beautiful things in the past, but to focus in the past is to lose the future. Because happiness does not just happen in the past. Because you had happiness in the past doesn't mean whatever happened is the only thing that can bring you happiness. There's a sense of holding on to it. There's a sense of holding on to the past. There's some sense of fear of moving forward. Something that is already rotten, that is already gone, is not even matching your energy anymore, but you're still holding on to it, you're still lingering to it, you're still yearning, longing for that nostalgia feeling. So this is the overall theme, what we have to overcome. Now let's get started with our piles. So I have 3 piles here for you to choose from. I have pile number 1, I have pile number 2, and I have pile number 3. Now meditate on it, and pause the videos if you have to. Just take your time, and whenever you're ready, we get started. Pile number 1. Pile number 1. Let's take a look at this. Right, so just bear with me till the end because there will be different storylines. But the first thing I see is that a logic headspace. So there's a blockage to creativity because you are being too logic. You're using your head too much. With the line to line encoding here is about you're blocking yourself in the thought, in the idea that things progress in a linear line. But energy doesn't grow as linear line. Progress doesn't grow as linear line. It's not like today you from A and then tomorrow you go to B and it just goes straight forward like that. So one day you make one achievement and then the next day your next achievement has to be higher or it's a failure. It doesn't happen like that in energy world. It's like a sense of being very logical about things. I feel like you know this problem but you don't know how to get out of it. And if you are the one who has this energy here, then art is something that's gonna get you out of this situation. Because art is creativity, is the flow of energy. And when you tap into that flow of energy, it will help you to be more perspective. It helps you to connect with your heart center and your intuition. Some of you might work in the field of coding, the field of computer programming, something like that. However, I see you, your life purpose is being a light worker because you have very strong connection to the divine. But for now, you haven't built that strong connection yet because you're trying to figure things out with your work, with your head too much. I feel like some of you are in your spiritual awakening phase where you get a bit frightened of what is happening and you're trying to use your logic to explain whatever is going on. However, logic can only use to explain things that we know. So logic comes from what we know and we build logic around what we know. But if you're trying to use your logic to understand something that you haven't known yet, it's not going to work. Because logic is block by block and is limited. How can you explain something that you don't know? You can only understand it, you can only do so when you open your mind to explore it without logic. Because people come up with theories about new things every single day. One day they say this is wrong and then tomorrow something come and tell them that, prove to them that their logic is limited and they come up with new theories the same. So keep an open mind to whatever come to you. Now let's take a look at the cards. I want to start with tarot. Okay, I see for some of you've been through a breakup with a connection here as well. It's about some relationship that did not go as how you want it to be, and you're trying to contemplating it. You're trying to look at it and reflect on it and explain why it went wrong. You're trying to use your logic to say I did this and did that and that person did this and did that, and then it doesn't work because what we put in was not in equal. I'm just giving you example. It's not exactly like that, but it is. You get the logical way of explaining relationship. Like, I don't see a lot of sense of grieving over it. It's not a lot of sadness here, but there's a lot of confusion here over this, whatever happened, whatever maybe it's not relationship, but something that did not go out as you expected, and it kind of disappointed you. And you're trying to explain why things went that way. And also, I see here some of you've been walking away from people, like you're trying to have your own time to just be with yourself and to find your answers, because you're having a lot of questions in your head at the moment. And being with people kind of distract you from that, and you just kind of isolate yourself a bit from the society, from the social, and to have time to look within and just really reflect on your emotion. For some of you, you're very active in your healing work. You having that for some of you, you're researching about spelling, about herbs, about like mixing things together. I see herbs, I see essential oils, and I see music, I see trying different things, combining different things of healing. So there's a sense of creativity here, because you don't want to stuck with one thing. You want to explore different things and how things work for you. There's a sense of curiosity here. I feel like this pile is very active in your healing work, and you're very like, you want to know how to heal. Financial material. Okay. There's a finance money blockages for some of you as well. So with this 5 Pentacles and this Knight of Pentacles here is about abundance blockages. If you don't know about it, you can research about, I'm hearing for you, it's about abundance mindset. Act as if. So if you want abundance, if you want wealth in your life, you have to act like you are already wealthy. In your mind, you have to think, you have to believe that you are already wealthy. You have to tune in into abundance. For example, anytime you buy something, instead of thinking, I only have this much in my bank account, I still have to pay for this, blah blah. No, don't think so. Be grateful for having money to buy. So don't focus in the sadness, in the disappointment of having to spend money, but focus in the joy of actually getting what you want with the money that you have, and that's gonna bring you more abundance in your life. For some of you, you've been through some kind of disappointment in your work, and you're trying to work it out, and you're trying to manifest money in your life as well. Just research about abundance mindset and act as if. It's gonna help you a lot. It's all about law of attraction, and it is the universal law. It applies to everything. Destiny. Okay, when I see this, I have that. It's like you're trying to know all the answers of life. You're trying to research, you're trying to find out all the answers, you're trying to control everything. But life is about exploring. Life is about experiencing the unknown. What makes life so fun and so beautiful and so exciting is the unknown, and there are things that's meant to be mystery. And there are things that you meant to know only when you experience it. I feel some of you have been doing a lot of, like watching a lot of pick a card readings, or finding a lot of psychics, trying to figure out what is your destiny is going to lead you to. It's all about the unknown, and go with the flow. And also one more thing for you is that step into your power. You are the master of your life. For some of you, I feel like you're trying to wait for something to come into your life, and trying to figure out what destiny is gonna lead you to. But you are the creator of your life. You create your destiny with your action today. Whatever happening in your life today is created in your past. Maybe yesterday, maybe 10 years ago, maybe in your past life, and now it's unfolding. So whatever you do today will design your future tomorrow. It's all about you step into your power and manifesting. Research about law of attraction. Fairies. Have some fun more, guys. Positive future. I just told you. This card is all about what I just said. It's about you create your future today. What you do today will create your future. It's not like someone else create your future for you. It is not in someone else's hand. It is in your hand. You have a strong bond with fairies, and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. I leave that for you to contemplate. Dearest you, we have some exciting to share with you. You are a manifesting master, and you don't even know it. There will always be enough for everything that you need in your life. Money, opportunities, love, kindness. So whatever you're asking guidance about, have faith and be open to many ways in which you will experience prosperity. Spirit is the source of your supply. The universe is always reflecting back to you what you believe. So whenever you fall into insecurity, you will be shown an illusion as if your fear were real. But the truth is that the universe is abundant. You are and always have been enough, and abundance is your natural state. If you can imagine something consistently as truth, you can and will create it. You are so on the right path now. Keep believing, then the seeing happens. Also another card, dearest you. You have the secret to share with. We have a secret to share with you. If you act as if all is well. Oh my God! Or everything that I just say, manifesting, act as if, stepping into your power. Sorry, I'm too excited about this because it's crazily how in sync it is. If you act as if all well, it will be. Act as if you are brave and you will have the courage. Act as if you are loved and you will be a magnet for love and experience the love of spirit. Act as if your prayers have been answered and act as if you are truly in sync with your good fortune. How you think is how you will see in the world. Interact with it and draw conclusions from it. If you want to be the person who has the life you want, co-creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if that were truth. Don't worry about the conditions in your life that seem empty or cavernous, chaotic or barren. These are temporary and don't even count. Defy them and act as if, and you're the luckiest person on the planet. You will be, for you already are. That's the real secret. You are an infinite potential. So that's for you, pie number 1. I hope that helped. Leave a comment below. Let me know if this resonates with you or not, and I hope you all the best on your healing journey. Thank you. Pie number 2. So let's take a look at what is here for you. Let's see. Stay grounded, guys. A lot of grounding coming through. Keep your foot on the ground. Your feet on the ground. Keep your feet on the ground and your head in the cloud. Why so serious? Playful and medium. Oh, there's a lot coming up here. Music as well. Let's see here. Doctor, psychometry. Alright, so we have a medium here. We have a channel here. You're the channel for divine guidance and divine knowledge. However, it's really common for medium and channel is that you find it hard to stay grounded because there's a lot of activity going on in your head and you're always getting messages, and sometimes you feel a bit chaotic, like you feel like you're unstable basically. So with the earthy here is about going into the nature, because Mother Nature will help you to heal by just walking your barefoot in the nature. You will stay grounded because you're connecting to the earth without any shoes, without anything that separate you from the earth. Classic and why so serious. So I feel like for some of you, you're quite a classical, like preserve, is that the word? Like quite traditional kind of person. But it's saying that have more fun. Why so serious? Life's about enjoying life. It's about dancing with the music. It's about lighthearted. Have fun. Don't be so serious. You will heal by just listening to music, go out having fun with people, and keep an open mind about the world. With psychometry here, as I say, for you to stay grounded, it's best for you to like have physical contact with the earth, because there are other techniques like meditation, chakra balancing, but it's best for you to really like hold a stone that ground your chakra, your base chakra, or go into the nature and just touch the leaves, touch the water, touch the earth. With the doctor here, some of you might want to take a look at your health, and some of you here as a doctor, is a healer. And you can actually, it's like energy transfer for you through holding. So for example, if you hold this in your hand, you can get the energy of it. It's easier for you to get energy of things through physical contact, if that makes sense. So let's take a look at the cards. Prosperity, freedom. What's going on here? Okay, hello old souls. You're old souls. Pile number 2. You have a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge within. But you see this guy here? This guy looks so serious, right? Like researching and reading and being in his knowledge. But look at this guy. He's old, but he's so happy. There's a sense of playfulness about him. Look at this, all these colorful flowers. It's the real prosperity that comes from your souls. When you have fun, when you enjoy life, when you connect to the beauty of life. I see here you need a spark of passion in your life. That's what you're lacking. For some of you, that's what you're lacking in your life, is some passion that needs to be ignited. Because some of you, you're young, but you're living like you're so old. You may feel lonely, like other people don't understand you, or maybe people at your age, they are too immature. You feel like you're older than them, and you feel like you don't match. But everyone can teach you lessons. By being with young people, they will teach you about having fun, and that youthful energy. That youthful energy doesn't just exist in young people, but it is an energy that we should embrace throughout our life. Because life is about enjoying, life is about having fun. There's a spark of inspiration. Prosperity, freedom. Let me see what is with the prosperity, freedom. Okay. For some of you, I feel like you're very much concerned about your financial. For some of you, you're already very financially abundant, but you don't feel abundance from within. It's like you have money, you have a good job, but you don't feel happy. Now that's one storyline. Let me just talk about it first, and then I talk about the second storyline I have. You're abundant, you have money, you're so wealthy physically, like in the material world, but you don't feel happy. Because there's something lacking in your life, that that spark from within that you're just looking for, that you're yearning for, that is not there in your life. Second scenario I have here, second storyline, is that some of you want abundance in your life, which you haven't had yet. And for some of you, your purpose in your life is about bringing knowledge with other people, about sharing the abundance that you have for other people. Now, abundance here is not just money. Abundance here is, the joy of having what you have. It's what you enjoy that contributes to your abundance. It's not money by itself. You're waiting for that, that luck to come to you. You're waiting for something to come. You're looking at the star and asking, what is it that you truly want? I feel like it's not really much about money here, but for most of you, it's about that feeling of, that feeling passion of your destiny, or something that sparks your soul. That sparkling star, that something that makes you feel like, this is the passion of my life and I have to follow it. Some of you are very introvert and very sensitive, so it's quite hard for you to open up to other people. And being by in nature actually will help you to calm your emotions a lot. And once you fulfill the emotional needs that you have for your own self, once you're already satisfied with your personal healing, you will come into interaction with other people. But it takes courage to go out there and meet people as well. So take some kind of actions, and if there's some invitations coming to you, don't say no. You know, like we are all one, right? We all live on this planet together. So go out, let people bring joy in your life as well. Now I'm gonna read this for you. Dear you, now is one of those times you're being asked to add some distance. Take a step back and do nothing but observe. Don't worry about how long it will take to regroup. Just know it's temporary and actually an opportunity to take a breath. Slow down and look at how far you've come. Decisions for the highest good are made when you have clarity, which comes from being open to information from both the intellect and the intuition. When you step into the role of observer, it's as if you turn on a switch that allows your soul to be an essential part of the information gathering and decision making process. In this way, you can approach things from a more neutral and non-judgmental place. We know you make the right choice. Trust us when we say now is not the time to get close to the fray. Step back now. You will be glad you did. So take time, heal yourself, go into the nature, have time for yourself, and whenever you're ready, you can go out and have the spark. It will always be there for you. Okay? Just take time and to find that strength again. So that's it for your part number 2. I hope this helped. Let me know if this resonated or not, and I wish you all the best on your healing journey. Thank you for watching. Whew. Alright, part number number 3. Alright, part number 3. Adventure writing. Okay, we have some strong personality here, isn't it? With all of this adventure, commonality, writing, rough and dusty, and movement, I feel like you don't follow conventions. So you're a very adventurous person in your mind as well, in physically as well. So some of you might travel a lot. Some of you have that strong personality, that you're not afraid to speak up for what you want, and you have a lot of ideas in your mind that you want to write down. Those, adventurous thoughts that you have that you want to write down. Something of your own. You don't follow conventions. You do not. Manifestation and nutrition. Okay. So some of you have, I feel like some of you, not all of you, but some of you are being confused between precognition, like knowing, and manifesting. So you're not sure if that feeling is like what you want is actually predetermined before you're born, or you actually manifest it into your life. And in my point of view, it's actually quite similar. It's actually quite the same thing, because what you want, when you have positive feeling about something, it means it is in alignment with your soul. And when you are in alignment with your soul, you are on your life path. You are on the path of fulfilling your life purpose, which you have chosen before you came onto this earth. So at the end of the day, when you feel positive about something, this is just my thoughts, okay? This is just my theory, but I'm just going to tell you what I think. So whenever you feel positive about something and you want something and you know that it contributes to the happiness of your life, it is in alignment with your life path. And maybe you have already chosen that thing before you were born, because it's all about alignment. I can make a video about this if you want to. Just comment below if you're interested about this. And for some of you, nutrition here, so you would want to eat more vegetable in your life. Whatever you eat, it will contribute to your frequency, to your vibration. So to heal yourself, you should eat organic, you should detox yourself, because I feel like some of you eating very unhealthy. You don't care much about your eating, your diet. And it is when you eat unhealthy food, when you consume those food, it goes into your vibration and it it drags your vibration down. So eat high vibrational food, like fruit or vegetables, living things. Don't cut down some meat. I'm not telling you to be vegetarian or vegan. It's a life choice, and it's a hard decision to make. But trying to eat more fruits and vegetables because it is good for you. I'm trying to do so as well. I'm trying to eat more healthy, eat more organic food, because I want to be healthy and I want to be happy. Okay, now let's take a look at the cards. What's happening here? Just give me a moment. There's a sense of immaturity. So some of you, there's an ego involved here. The first storyline that I see is that you really want to prove yourself because you have a strong personality. You're a free will person. You love freedom. You love being that bright person, and you want to find your own path. However, you don't want to look weird, like you want to get recognition from the society and get reward to what you do. Even you're not following convention, you want people to recognize what you do, the unique you. But there's also a fear deep inside of you, so it's quite contradict. There's a fear deep inside that you're afraid of showing your creativity, of expressing your vulnerable, your emotional side, because it might make you look like you don't feel comfortable doing so, and you're afraid of showing that page of jealousy, that vulnerable, that sensitive, that more emotional part of you. Sometimes you can be very, very creative. I sense a lot of creativity here, but you're just constraining yourself from showing it because you want to appear strong. You don't want to appear as this little child exploring things. You want to appear as if you know things well, and as if you're in victory. With this mindset, it costs you to, look at this cup being poured out. This girl is holding the cup, and this girl here is just pouring out the cup like she doesn't want to embrace emotions because she feels ashamed of it, because she doesn't want to accept it and express it. And it's so sad. We can only be truly happy when we embrace ourselves and we live up to our nature. Like, being authentic to yourself is a hard thing, I have to say. Like, I'm gonna tell you a bit about myself. Like, I thought I'm a strong personality person and I express myself freely. That's what I thought. But then now I'm coming into realization that unconsciously I'm being tied up with the judgments of others. Like, there's a part of me that I care too much about what other people think, and there's so many things I want to do, but I'm just afraid of showing it. Like, I wouldn't want to tell my friends that I do tarot readings, that I do spiritual things, because I don't want them to look at me as weird. But I'm opening up to it because I feel fulfilled and happy doing whatever I want to do, and I don't need those people who don't accept me in my life. And I want to be true to myself and live up to what I want to be, live up to whatever make me happy. We also had disruption here, indigo. Indigo, strong personality, so in sync. Hello indigo fellows. So very strong personality. And also there's a tower moment being it's like you're shredding your old skin to be in touch with your intuition, to be your true self. There's a sense of breaking down the mask that you wear to be your true self, to show your light into the world, because you're an indigo and you're a light worker. You're here to, by just being yourself, you bring light to other people. By just being in your authentic self, you inspire people to do so as well. You don't want to dim your light and be those who doesn't want, like, you don't want to dim your light and be those people who doesn't dare to live as who they are, right? You want to be who you truly are, and then you inspire other people to show them that you can do this. They can do it as well. It's about empowerment. I am blessed. There's a lot of blessing for you, because look at this girl. She's holding back a bit and she's like protecting herself with her arms, and she's not sure if she should like communicate, express who she truly is or not. Who she truly is. And also here, dear you, do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone, or you might have no value? Maybe you think you need to control everything or else nothing will get done, be healed, be completed, etc. You may think you need to confront. You may think you need to conform to what others expect of you, or choose a course of actions to manipulate an outcome, but we don't think that would be a good choice. How about this? Even if it makes you temporarily uncomfortable, do something different. Set that boundary. Delegate responsibility to another. Ask for your needs to be met. And when faced with an impossible situation or sticky, enmeshed relationship, repeat this mantra: I didn't curse it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. Then carrying on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part is, oh my god, what's wrong with me today? Can you read it? Because I'm so tired and I'm not in the mode where I can really speak well anymore. I'm just gonna put it here and then you can contemplate it by yourself. I'm sorry about this, but speaking is not my strength. Just gonna hold it for a while for you to read it. Alright, so that's what I have for you, pile number 3. I hope that helped. I hope that resonated. Let me know if it resonated or not. And I wish you all the best on your healing journey. Thank you so much for watching.